Hello and welcome to the daily Nifty and Bank Nifty Insights with MJ. Let's study, explore, and understand the current stock market with the help of performance of Nifty and Bank Nifty. Today is the 28th June 2020, and we will be estimating the probable moves, resistance, and support levels, along with the new emerging trend in Nifty and Bank Nifty for Monday, that is on 29 June, as well as for the entire week. In addition to that, we'll also be looking at buying and selling zones in either way in Nifty and Bank Nifty, whether the market goes up or down. You should have some opportunities to trade and make some money in this. If you are new to our YouTube channel, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel, and also don't forget to pressing the bell icon so that you get notification on our latest videos uploaded in the YouTube. There are a lot of YouTube videos which we have posted, especially on the subjects which are completely learning, and there are some live mentoring sessions. Apart from that, there are daily Nifty analysis or Bank Nifty analysis. All can be of use to learn the market. On Friday, if we see the daily Nifty chart of on a daily, so on Friday the Nifty had opened up on a bullish bias. It opened gap up and remained volatile during the whole day. Though it didn't move much, it just consolidated, making an indecisive doji where bulls as well as bears didn't take the responsibility. Overall market breadth remained positive, having 28 stock advancing and 21 stock declining and one stock remaining unchanged. We had expected the market to be consolidating in the range of 10,100 to 10,400 with a neutral bias, and that was based upon the data and trading pressure from the participants, based upon on Thursday's data. Nifty did well within the same trading range and remained in consolidation mode. Looking at the pattern, it made a long laggard doji and higher high and higher low. It seems that Nifty is in mood to reverse the pattern, at least from these two candlesticks. But on Monday, you will need to watch out what kind of candlestick it makes, whether it makes higher high and higher low on Monday as well. Then yes, you can say that the trend has confirmedly reversed. Otherwise, you will need to see what happens on Monday, right? And from the perspective of price action, let's see what kind of resistance and support levels are emerging on a daily chart. So if Nifty tries to go upside, as Nifty has closed at 10,383 on the upper side, it will get a resistance level at 10,410, which is almost 23 points or 27 points on upper side, and breaking that may not be very difficult for Nifty, of course, but at 10,485, it will get a second level of resistance. Third level of resistance is a strong level of resistance at 10,550, which is also 61% Fibonacci level from all-time high of Nifty, which was at 12,430. Above than that, if Nifty goes up, it has a distribution zone where Nifty has tried once and got the selling pressure here, right? That zone is between 10,550 to 10,637. On the lower side, if Nifty moves with a negative bias, you would see it getting a support at 10,361, which is almost 22 points downside. And second level of support, it will get it at 10,311, which is the lowest point of 26 June. And if that low level is broken, you would see Nifty heading towards 10,311, right? And below than that at 10,244. And 10,244 is a low point of 25th June, right? And below than that, it will enter into this green zone, which is a kind of cushion, which is accumulation zone. And this zone just started from 100 days moving average, right? So 100 days moving average is supposed to be a good, strong support level. That's where Nifty is on a downside, will be getting various support levels. Nifty has been moving in an ascending channel, and whenever it goes to the upper line of this upper trend line of this channel, it gets selling. Whenever it comes to the lower channel, it gets buying, right? So that is how Nifty is moving. Now you might be interested much more in intraday trade of Nifty. So let's look at what kind of scenario is emerging in intraday trade of Nifty, right? So since Nifty has closed in this yellow zone, we will call it a warning zone. You need to watch out on Monday. If Nifty opens up with a bullish bias, you would see Nifty heading towards this zone, and you can take a long position somewhere around uh, 10,410 onwards, and your target would be 10,450. So somewhere around 40 points. A 40-point target is somewhere around 3,000 rupees on one lot of Nifty, right? And if this zone is broken, you would see Nifty heading towards this 10,485 resistance level. And if this resistance level is broken, you would see this distribution zone. So let's say if you are trading with the two lots of Nifty, one lot you can book the profit at this level, and the other lot you can trail, you can take your stop loss trailing upside till it reaches here. And if it doesn't reach here and returns or reverses from 10,485, you can book your profit right here. And so that's the scenario when Nifty becomes bullish on Monday, right? And if Nifty does not become bullish and it becomes bearish on Monday, so you can initiate your short positions below this warning zone, right? And let's say 10,385 or so, and you can look for your target on the down, this green zone, which is accumulation zone, and that's somewhere around, let's say 10,340. So again, a 40 points move per lot, 3,000 bucks, good enough to book part profit in one or two lots. And if it further goes down after breaking this zone, so in these zones, either this accumulation zone or this distribution zone, you need to look for reversal patterns or continuation patterns such that you can trade accordingly, right? So the second zone where Nifty will take a support is this one, which is 10,180 to 10,220, right? So part profit can be booked here, part profit can be booked here. This is how on the downside you can trade Nifty, right? And let's look at what kind of scenario is emerging in Bank Nifty, right? So Bank Nifty daily chart we will open and we'll see. Now, in Bank Nifty, you can see that Bank Nifty is much below 100 days EMA. And in fact, even if you look at this ascending channel of Bank Nifty, it is at a much lower angle. So Bank Nifty has been weak, especially because of financial sector itself, including banking and NBFC, all are in not good shape, right? So the weakness is there. On Friday, Bank Nifty also opened gap up, but it closed much below, making a kind of hanging man pattern, and but higher high and higher low. So it could, stock market can give you surprise anytime. So watch out again what kind of candlestick on a daily basis turns out to be in Bank Nifty, because this can also reverse the pattern. If it starts going upside, let's see what kind of support and resistance and support levels it will have on either side based upon the price action of past. So 21,735, which is the opening price of Friday, would be turning out to be first level of resistance, and 21,859 is the second level of resistance, which is emerging from 23rd June opening price. And above than that, 22,078 is the third level of resistance. It has fourth level of resistance is at 22,320, and above than that you have got 22,450. That is 38% Fibonacci, right? So Nifty is below 61% Fibonacci, while as Bank Nifty is still below 38% Fibonacci. That's from there you can make out the strength, the weakness in the strength of Bank Nifty. Most of the time, otherwise they would be moving with a similar kind of Fibonacci levels, right? So on the downside, let's see what kind of support levels are emerging for Bank Nifty. So 21,000 506 is emerging at the first level of support, which is previous day's closing price, and below than that is 21,336, which is the lowest point of Friday. So that will emerge as a support too. And third level of support is emerging at 21,154, and fourth level of support is emerging at 20,934, right? So that is a previous day's low point. And one should understand that right now Bank Nifty is in a accumulation zone, right? That's the support, and the next zone is right quite on the downside. So this could be the next zone for Bank Nifty, is this zone. If this zone is broken, so this new zone would be a kind of zone where you will get the support. So may not be in the next trading day, but in a week's period, if the market falls further, you would see Bank Nifty coming this side. Now let's see how you can trade Bank Nifty on Monday and make your profits from there. For that, we'll go to the 15-minute chart of Bank Nifty. And like Nifty, Bank Nifty had also been volatile. So it opened gap up, but ultimately closed below than that line, but it is still in that warning zone, right? Yellow zone. So let's say if on Monday Bank Nifty becomes bullish, watch out when it closes above this yellow zone on decisively. Then you can take a long position only after coming out of this distribution zone. And your target could be, let's say, even if you take a position at 21,800, then your target could be somewhere around 21,950 or something like that, right? So it's 150 points or so. And that's what could be your target one. Of course, in between, you will also have a resistance at 21,859. If this zone is broken, if it gets reversal, book your profit here. If it has a continuation pattern here, take your position with a trailing stop loss to 22,200 level, right? So that will give you a good amount of profit. If Bank Nifty opens below this yellow zone, you can and see if it has a bearish pattern. Look at the RSI, look at your trading strategies, and then you can initiate a short position. Intermediately, you will get 21,506 as a in-between resistance, but it might support, but otherwise it will have a target to reach at this level, which is 21,320 to 21,400, right? So from, let's say, from 625 to 425, is it? Yeah. So 625 or 400. So maybe 150 or odd number could be here as a profit points for you. And watch out at this level, this accumulation zone. If reverses, book your profit or use a trailing stop loss and allow the profits to accumulate and let Bank Nifty come to this accumulation zone, which is your second target. That's how you can trade your positions.